Hello, I'm Fiona Lang-Sharp, IBCLC and team member of Gold Lactation Online Conference 2013. I'm here today talking with Cynthia Good Mojab, and we're talking about her presentation that she will be presenting at Gold Lactation this year. The title is Ethics, Culture, Breastfeeding, Essential Concepts and Principles of Lactation Specialists. Cynthia, I was wondering, can you just briefly tell me how you first got interested in this topic?
Culturally and bilingually for more than 25 years, and my graduate research in 1996 was related to culture. That's when I was studying clinical psychology. So I've had a long interest in cultural issues, and when I became an IBCLC, that's the lens through which I was looking at all kinds of resources for IBCLCs, and I noticed that there was not a lot of information about how to make ethical decisions when more than one culture is involved. So I saw that lack, and I thought that perhaps some more understanding of that would be useful for myself, and then also for other people who are working in cross-cultural settings.
Mention of who you are, which will just bring that authenticity to your presentation, I'm sure. So can you also tell me in this presentation, how will this really help lactation professionals carry out their work with breastfeeding mothers?
Well, many nations are becoming increasingly diverse. And so it's rare for a lactation specialist to only work with mothers whose cultural heritage matches her own. And that means that lactation specialists need to develop new tools, stronger tools for being able to be effective in cross-cultural settings. And this presentation is trying to help. Specialist is trying to figure out, how do I handle this? What is the best course of action? I've got some competing needs or values, and I'm not quite sure what to do. And then there's this added layer of complexity related to culture that if you don't have special training for, you might miss that fact entirely. And if you aren't noticing that culture is playing a role in an ethical dilemma, you certainly won't be able to try to take action to incorporate the impact that it's having.
Personally, I was just thinking about my own community and how narrow-minded that I have become in some of my work, but yet in my locale situation here, I have many diverse cultures very, very close to me in my neighborhood. So I'm really looking forward to hearing your presentation. Finally, Cynthia, I just want to hear a little bit about yourself. Cynthia, the IBCLC, what have you seen in your own personal practice with your clients? Can you just give me kind of a day in the life of what it's like for you?
Sure. This presentation and these tools and these concepts related to figuring out how to make better ethical decisions in cross-cultural contexts. This really has helped me provide services to women who idea of what her reality is, but her actual reality. And as soon as you can connect with a mother in a genuine way, then you can begin customizing the services you provide so that you're actually able to meet her needs. When you're able to customize, she's more likely to be able to follow through with your suggestions, or the options that you've let her know about. And of course, if she's more able to follow through with an action plan, then she's that may be the thing that is helping her persevere with breastfeeding, or exclusive breastfeeding, or breastfeed longer. So when you are being able to understand and accommodate her cultural context, you're simply able to be far.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense to me. So it's somewhat meeting the client where they're culturally at, and in so many ways, we are taught how to meet the mother where she's at. But if there's ethical or cultural differences, then of course, chatting with you briefly here. So thank you for that. The delegates, can hear Cynthia Good Mojab. Her full presentation will be on April 25th. You can also find out more information about the Gold Online Conference and about all of our speakers, times and dates at www.goldlactation.com. Thank you again for joining us. I'm Fiona Lang Sharp, IBCLC and team member